Hey, according to YouTube, this is my 100th video. Thank you for the returning viewers, and here's to another 100. So I was asked to check this game out. I don't know much of it so far. There's only 3 episodes out of 7 at the moment. The story being made by Abby Howard is a choose-your-own-adventure story. I believe you start as one girl who has recently found out that her auntie has died, and now she's going over to the small town Scarlet Hollow and gets stuck there. While there, shit goes sideways. There's mutants, monsters, creepy shit that happens, and people can die. You just gotta try and survive all 7 episodes without everyone dying, I'm pretty sure. Let's choose a random city. What's a really nice place? We'll go with San Francisco. Select 2 traits. Traits unlocked additional dialogue paths. Okay. Am I like making a character? Powerful build, strong and athletic. Pinnacle of fitness, an intimidating presence, and tough as nails. So maybe if I need to get like information from somebody, I might be able to intimidate them into giving me answers. Mystical, strange and unusual. You see the threads of reality in ways others cannot. Yeah, like an eagle vision. That's pretty sweet. Talk to animals. And animals can talk to you. A gift and a curse. A little bit of Dr. Dolittle, never hurt anybody. Can be street smart, know how to lie when you're being lied to, slick and convincing and no door can hold you. So I'm guessing if I want to lie to somebody, they might believe it more if I choose this. And locked doors is not a problem. Ooh, attractive and charming. A natural flirt. People want to either be with you or be you. Book smart, well-read and rational, possess a wealth of esoteric knowledge and know when to use it. A talented researcher. And a keen eye. Observant, pick up on vibes, understand other perspectives. Okay. Should we play this smart? Alright, just for now, we'll do mystical and we'll do street smart. You jolt awake as the bus hits a particularly nasty bump. You feel like you'd only just managed to start drifting off and now you are awake again and still exhausted. For a moment you're hazy on the details of where exactly here is, confusing this bus with the many others that came before it. But as your mind continues to reassert its existence in the waking world, the past few days come back into focus. The long-lost cousin, the bad news, the 26 hours of bus rides with the countless late-night stops and CD depots that felt unsafe even in the middle of the day. You wouldn't normally find yourself traveling like this, but your cousin brought the tickets, so you gotta go. The funeral of Scarlet, your cousin's mother and your aunt. Seemed like something you shouldn't ignore, even considering your own late mother's rocky relationship with this side of the family. Fortunately, the end of your long journey is in sight. You're almost in Scarlet Hollow. So anyway, as I was saying, oh sorry, were you saying something? I was sleeping this whole time. Oh god. Jesus Christ, this game said no jump scares. What is that face? Oh no, he's still here. He's been sitting next to you for the past 5 hours talking at you without pause. You're not sure he even stopped when you started to doze off. At first you thought he was just being friendly, but that was several hours of one-sided conversations ago. Oh no. I was up in Maryland, looking for work but mostly messing around because I was a dumb teen. Me and my buddies were doing our usual prank stuff, you know, pushing joggers into the harbor, that sort of thing. Ah yes, I know. Oh, here we go, we get to choose. Hell yeah, sounds awesome. Let's just be sarcastically excited for him. I knew you'd get me. You and me, we're kindred spirits, I can feel it. Totally, man. So this girl comes up to us, swinging her purse, yelling about how she was gonna call the cops or whatever. It was hilarious. She actually hit my friend and he said it hurt a lot, so I guess she really was mad, and not just playing. Really? But she kept swinging and soon enough she lost her balance and fell into the harbor all on her own. We didn't even have to push her. She kinda became my girlfriend after that and we've been on and off for about a year, so it's pretty serious. So about 5 months ago she tried to break up with me, like for real. You ever just get so mad you just wanna like kill somebody? Alright, if there's a serial killer in this town, it's definitely this dude. Ah, nice, this is where street smart. And threaten? Come in. Alright, we probably want to keep this guy on our good side, so... Oh yeah, all the time. I honestly could have killed that woman. Anyway, she's giving birth to our son right now, so I'm trying to get up to Virginia to be there for it. This guy has a life, doesn't he? And I fell asleep through like about 5 hours of it. I can't believe I missed it. But I don't know if I'm like into that stuff, so I might just wind up on a bus in New York or something instead. I've always wanted to go there. You sit awash in horror, but doing your best to keep a neutral face as this man admits he's thought about murdering the soon-to-be mother of his child. The child at his birth he is currently missing and considering ditching to go to have fun in New York. Anyway, where'd you say you were headed? I've been called back to my ancestral home. Oh, okay. I don't want to be like crazy mystical, you know, I just want to be able to see like ghost trails or something that might be able to help me out in the story. I'm hoping I chose the right thing here. So if you aren't getting off at my stop, then you must be headed to Scarlet Hollow, right? Or the Holler as they call it in these parts. It's the only other stop until this bus turns around. I ride it pretty often so I'd know. Almost nobody ever goes up that way. I had a couple of buddies who went up there to work in the mine. There's a coal mine up in the Holler, you see. There's always a job listing or two on the boards around here. So apparently that's where shit starts to hit the fan, all the way up in that coal mine. I haven't heard from them in a while, now that I think about it. I should see if they're on Facebook, see how they're going up there. I hope they didn't die. This guy. Oh, he cracks me up. Get me off the bus. He looks back at his phone, for once focused on— oop, okay. Oh, this is me. It was lovely meeting you. Hope you don't get too bored without me around to talk to. Yeah, it's gonna be such a boring trick. I have something for you. Okay. Is that just a bag of peanuts? They're boiled peanuts. Actually, I kinda like boiled peanuts. They're pretty good. I got them at the gas station a few buses back. I noticed you haven't eaten much, so I figured you could use them more than me. Plus, they dripped all over my bag, so I don't want to carry them anymore. Oh, here we go. We got a tip. Sometimes picking a dialogue option establishes new facts about who you are. Who I am. Just immediately eat the peanuts. That would be fantastic. Alright, I love boiled peanuts. Let's go. I take it. And with that, I leave you. Safe travels, friend. What a nice guy. I hope I never see him again. The bus finally comes to a stop. It brakes, squealing as it deposits you in front of Scarlet Hollow bus station. The driver quickly shuts the door behind you and starts the engine, kicking up dust clouds as he pulls away, eager to leave you and this place behind. Oh, hey, Jesus. Hey, how's it going? You instantly recognize a worn young woman from the few public photos on her Facebook page. She's your cousin, and she looks annoyed to be here. Want some peanuts? I got them from the bus. Why would I want your wet peanuts? Dude, the face of shock. Cousin turns and motions to an old BMW parked near the bus kiosk. You follow her, clambering into the dusty relic. Nice. Doesn't take much driving before the only signs of civilization are the car you're in and the road you're on. Tabitha maintains an icy silence as she focuses on the road. Guessing Tabitha and I do not have great history. Dialogue options labeled Explore can usually be taken without advancing the story. They can impact relationships and unlock additional story paths. Okay. Guess we're both members of the Dead Mums Club now? Jesus Christ. Way to lighten the mood. Cousin turns to stare at you, an icy hatred in her eyes. Maybe this would have worked to ease the tension if she were someone else, but she isn't. She turns back to the road and her expression cold and unforgiving. May have ruined chances. Okay, I should probably stay silent. Just gonna piss her off even more. You decide to sit in silence with your cousin as the car eases up to the steep mountain road. I don't want to say that this place is unsafe. I'm sure it's a lovely home. Here it is, the Scarlet Estate. Though it's seen better days, its crumbling elegance is not lost on you. Someone used to cramp up apartments in great cities. Oh, someone used to cramped up apartment. Jesus Christ, I'm dying here. Your mother told you about this place many times before she passed, although with an anger burning beneath her words. As soon as you enter, you're hit with a blast of dusty air. Yeah, I couldn't fucking be anywhere near that place that starts sneezing. Jesus Christ. Welcome to our family's humble estate. Unfortunately, due to current state of the house, only a few rooms will be safely accessible during your stay. I don't think this place was ever in a safe state, considering how big that mountain cliff is. I wouldn't go wandering anywhere else if you value your limbs. The floors have been known to give out. If you know what's good for you, you'll stick to your room, your bathroom and the kitchen, and hallways, I guess. But only the hallways you need to use to get to those places. Gotcha, alright Tabitha, I get it. I'll show you around so you know where it's safe to walk. You can leave your bags here for the time being. I'm guessing because the weight of the bags will just crumble the floor beneath me. Put your bags down and follow Tabitha through a long dusty hallway. She delicately steps over holes and tears in the floor. You do your best to trace her steps. Kitchen. On Wednesdays, a woman from town comes in, does the cleaning. Her name is Janie. I wouldn't recommend socializing with her, she'll talk your ear off. If you need any food, there's fixings for peanut butter and jelly. Nice. Don't touch my mac and cheese or my ice cream, those are off limits. Oh, and you can also access the garden through here, but it's pretty wild, so I wouldn't if I were you. Alright, so some explorer options prevent you from taking others, so choose carefully. I can feel the weight of the world pressing in on this place. Yeah, I think I went with crazy mystical. I thought I was going to be able to see stuff others couldn't. Actually, this can probably unlock us a way into the town. Is there somewhere in town to buy food? Well, aren't you fancy? Says the person with mac and cheese and ice cream only. Yeah, there's a general store. There's also a diner. I usually order my food in bulk online though, so I wouldn't be going with you. That's such a shame. As the two of you leave the kitchen, you pass by a tuxedo cat sitting on the countertop. Let's try and make friends with the cat. Never mind. As you've now learned, you should not pet Frofro. If she wants to be pet, she'll let you know. Alright, I'll keep an ear out. You once again follow Tabitha through a long dusty hallway. Maybe after a few nights it'll get easier to navigate these spaces, but for the time being you feel lucky to have not fallen through the floors. Guest bathroom. Not much to show, it's a bathroom. I'll wait outside, do what you must if you must. Oh, this place is lovely. You sure that the toilet even works? Yes, why wouldn't it? The water bills get paid, therefore the toilet works. Now do your business so we can move on. But it's so crusty. It's fine, don't be so dramatic. Never mind, I don't need to go. Alright, let's check out how this toilet looks. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Bugs skitter from the bowl as you lift the seat. You're good, actually. Yeah, I can hold it. You aren't desperate enough for this. I wonder if I choose not to do this, I like shit my pants later on. Leave the bathroom to rejoin your cousin and finish the tour. You still have to go, but it can wait until later. Maybe you'll sneak out to the garden. Hey, there's a reason for us to go to the garden. Guest bedroom. Last stop on the tour, follow me. This is where you'll be staying, the linens are fresh. I had Janie wash them last week. The closet is full of old family stuff so you can't hang your clothes up, but you can use the dresser. It should be empty. People have died here, haven't they? Yeah, it's her mum. Follow me, I'll take you back to the foyer so you can collect your belongings. Alright, this is probably when we get to choose where to go from here. This concludes our tour. I'm afraid I must return to my duties, so you'll have to entertain yourself for the rest of the day. I'll ask her where she's gone. To work. Somebody has to pay the bills around here. Okay. What kind of work do you do? I run the coal mine. Same as every Scarlet who came before me. Except for you and your mum. It requires a lot of time and concentration, so I'd appreciate it if you didn't keep me for long. We'll just go, good for you, sarcastically. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I don't think of it as boring or exciting in the same way I don't think of cleaning a toilet or painting a wall as either of those things. It's a task. One of those tasks could use more doing. Excuse me? Nothing. I mean, toilet scrubbing. You have seen the toilet in my bathroom, right? Have you seen what lives in there? Any other requests before I head out? Yeah, I'd like something other than peanut butter and jelly. Cousin leaves. And now it's just you. You and this sprawling, decrepit estate. Let's just go settle into the room for now, because maybe we can grab some stuff out the bag just in case we need it. And then we'll go down to the Forbidden Wings. Stand at the entrance of your room. This place is actually looking pretty good so far. It's probably the only good looking part of the house I've seen. Let's put the spare clothes in the dresser. Oh nice, I get a friend while I'm here too. Would you like some peanuts? You hold out your still dripping bag of boiled peanuts. It hisses in disgust, stiffens and begins to drool. Jesus, did it just fucking die on me? Let's check out this painting. I believe this might be her mother. Never mind, it's an old relative of yours, very old. Judging by the dates on the inscription, you've never heard of her. But you barely heard anything about your aunt and cousin until a week ago, so that's not really a surprise. Maybe you could ask Tabitha about this Mary Belle Scarlet the next time you see her. I'm sure I'm extremely tired, and I might be doing wrong by not having a rest yet, but that's enough. Let's go and investigate the Forbidden Wings. As insurmountable obstacles for most, but a wild inconvenience for you. Hey! See? That's exactly why I chose Street Smart. Faintly in the distance you can hear the quiet notes of an old piano playing from another room. The forbidden wings are yours to explore. Okay, so I can lock it back up again, so she won't know I was there. Alright, let's go and check it out. She's gonna be gone for a while anyway. You can see why your cousin warned you against coming here. Deep gashes tear across the floor, and years of detritus have turned what once must have been a magnificent and open ballroom into a tight and claustrophobic maze. The piano you heard from outside the ballroom has grown louder. Wherever it is, it's nearby. It's probably just a self-playing model, but maybe you aren't alone here, as you thought. Maybe Laney's there. And as your approach to playing grows clearer, without doubt the piano is behind this door. Let's try and clear out the furniture. Do you try with all your might? It's just too heavy for you. Okay. Alright, never mind. An investigation for a later date. Angry black scratches cover the space where your mother should be. Okay, makes sense. You return to the entrance of the sealed wing, carefully reattach the locks. After what you've seen and heard in the ballroom, you weigh how much longer you should even stay in the estate on your own. You're only just now weighing that. Ready to craft a beautiful peanut butter and jelly sandwich, it's a daunting task, given the state of the place, but the aggressive growls of your stomach outweigh your fear and food poisoning. Alright, let's go search the pantry for this peanut butter. Jesus Christ. It's all just mac and cheese and peanut butter. Can't say you've ever seen the brand before. Just Kraft. I can empty the box and stuff it with the dead mouse on the shelf. Alright, let's take some bread. Peanut butter, thank you. Ah yes, the king of nut butters. And only 3% of each jar is mashed up cockroaches. What a steal. You open the fridge, you already feel a deep urge to wash your hands even though you have yet to touch anything other than the handle. Ooh, that's takeout. That is fucking disgusting. Why did you do that? What were you expecting? This takeout container is disgusting beyond words. A liquefied mess, wholly congealed in styrofoam shell. Yeah, I'm wondering what that used to be. Probably mac and cheese. Let's check on the mayonnaise then, we'll see how that's going. Oh man, what a cool guy on the front. Its label is flaking in your hand. It expired 10 years ago. This jar of mayonnaise is old enough to graduate the 5th grade. You reach for one of the unopened jars of grape jelly, carefully checking its expiration date, and a sigh of relief when you realize it's recent. This is the last ingredient that you need. I didn't know we're putting that inside the PB&J. Alright, sweet. We made the PB&J. Job well done. That was a task. All of that hassle, it took you less than a minute to eat. The rest of the day lies in front of you. That's usually how it feels when you make something anyway. If you'd have known you'd wind up having to walk all the way back to town, you probably would have just asked Tabitha to leave you at the bus stop. Especially how unhappy she seemed to see you. Yep. If only you could wipe the slate between two of you and bury some of the tension, though maybe her mother's funeral isn't the best time for something like that. Then again, maybe it's the perfect time. I'm loving that the game creator has a sense of humor. And we made it. It's probably seen better days. It doesn't even look like anyone's here. Chill breeze sweeps down the lane and you shudder, suddenly feeling as if you're peering into a grave. Oh my god. That is so cute. Sorry about that. Gretchen can be very slippery when he wants to be. Let's see if this dog actually allows me to pet it. Look at its face. She wheezes excitedly, digging her little nose into your palm. Nice. Glad that you guys are getting along. Isn't she just the cutest? With how energetic she gets. You'd never know she's 17. My god. For a pug too. That is crazy. Ah nice, she's got a Mothman shirt. Woman of culture, I see. How about I introduce myself so you're not so nervous? I'm Stella. If you just got to town, you must be starving. I was just on my way to dinner for coffee, and they got amazing biscuits, my treat. That's alright. Already had myself a PB&J, and I got some peanuts in my pocket as well. The pleasant aroma of a greasy breakfast food hangs heavy in the air. In contrast with the empty, lifeless atmosphere of the family estate, the diner is filled with the comforting din of human life. This place is actually pretty good. Look at that guy's shirt. Probably the most color I've seen in this game at all. Oh, sorry, did I say something wrong? quietly slide into the nearest booth. I'll just slip in here. No need to be shy. No need to be shy. Did you fucking see that? They don't meet many strangers. It's kind of a big deal when somebody new wanders into town. Hey, Stella, I went ahead and fixed up a coffee. Thanks, Avery. Here's some bacon for the little lady. Isn't bacon bad for dogs? Yeah, she doesn't seem to mind. As for the day today, any idea how you want to kill time for the rest of the week? Yeah, I got no clue. And I'm sure spending time with Tabitha is going to be so much fun. Well, you're in luck as you happen to run into the person who knows all the best stuff to do around here, and has limitless time to show you around. My boss is pretty forgiving. I'm guessing she works here, actually. You probably won't get the joke since we don't know each other that well. I'm self-employed, so I'm my own boss. Never mind. So Estella mentioned she's famous? What the fuck? Okay, what's happening? She's a YouTuber. Wow, that's crazy. I didn't know you could get internet connection down in this town. Alright, so what kind of videos do you do? She hunts cryptids. That's pretty cool. He already knew my name. Everybody's talking about me. That's what it is. I think the best video to start with would be the river one. Not the lake, but you know, the controversial one. Oh, you're on the Katoomba River Runner. I didn't expect much of that footage at the time, but it wound up being my most popular one. So the River Runner is a cryptid that's only known for a single sighting. 2 Boy Scouts thought they saw something big and weird in the Katoomba River. And that's all they had to go on. Nice. Then I wound up catching this on camera. Some folks said it was a beaver. Wait, what is that username? Hidden Appalachia. Hold on, I gotta check this out. Hold on. Oh my god, there is a channel. I don't think this is her channel. That dog looks so sad that she's out of bacon. So speaking of things to do around town, I was actually planning on filming this week's video tonight. I was wondering if maybe you want to come along? Fuck yeah. Alright, now that the coast is clear, going after the skunk ape. It is stinky. Most skunk ape sightings are from Florida, but while I was doing research for last week's video, I came across a report where a lady from a town over claimed to have seen one on her deck, playing tug of war with her dog. And as I leave no stone unturned, I decided it was worth investigating. So what do you say, want to tag along? It all depends if Gretchen is going to be there. Of course, it's actually been a while since I've had anyone but Gretchen out there with me. Alright, say no more, I'm in. It gets me thinking, I wonder if they'd be down to come along with us, get the old gang back together. Oh yeah, that'd be perfect, we'll do a whole Scooby-Doo run. Reese, what's up? Feels like it's been forever. Aw man, sorry to hear that. Do you want me to come by, or? Okay, if you're really sure, but if you change your mind. Alright, that sounds awful. I hope you take it easy tonight. I'll swing by sometime this week and we can have a more low-key hang. How's that? Yeah, I'll bring him. Talk to you soon. Wow. Sounds pretty crap. Looks like it's just you or me, pal. Is he alright? He's not feeling well, that's all. He had a lot going on in the past 10 years or so, but I feel like it's gotten a lot worse recently. Oh, that can't be good. A friendship can wait. We've got a skunk ape to hunt. Let's blow this popsicle stand. Maybe it's time to make a good first impression. Just get up, say hi to everyone, and as I'm walking out I slip on the floor or something. You're in a new place far from civilization, and the people you know, following someone you just met into a dark forest in search of monsters. Alright, when you put it like that, I sound fucking crazy. Let's see. Yeah, does she ever go for anything that's not really a cryptid? Just like actual monsters? Yeah, for sure, I used to go after all sorts of spooky stuff. I never had much luck though, especially when it came to ghosts. Yeah, personally don't believe in ghosts, so I couldn't say I'd find anything either. Back when I first started doing solo vids, I'd go into all sorts of old abandoned buildings hoping I'd stumble across some sort of activity, but nothing ever happened. It was always just me and my camera in an old house getting worked up over a gust of wind or a creaky floorboard. That was it though. You would just go adventuring out into like the woods or a creepy abandoned place or something like that, and like any sort of noise at all, you'd be like, oh that's it, we found something. Okay, what about aliens? Yeah? The rake? Don't even get me started. Did you see the UFO videos the government declassified? Aliens are definitely real, and they have absolutely visited Earth. Like, I believe in aliens way more than I believe in cryptids. Nice. You don't see me hunting aliens out there because we know they're real. See, that's just what the government wants you to think. They want you to think that they're real by saying that they're not. Sweet. Let's go ahead and move on. Oof. What was that? Sorry for getting spooked, Duke. I thought you were Some creature of the darkness? Nah, girlie, just old Duke. And what the hell are you looking for way out here? A skunk ape. Yep, sorry ass. The disappointment in that dude's face. Another stranger, another opportunity for a salty introduction. Offered Duke some boiled peanuts. Should probably keep my peanuts to myself. Nah, let's give him the peanuts. It's grown quite fragrant since you first put it in your rucksack, like the scent of old beer. Boiled peanuts from the backpack. Nah, I'm all set, thank you. Now both of you head back into town. It's best to steer well clear of this area tonight. I'm out dealing with my own critter and won't be too appreciative if a couple of fools with a camera scare away the more sensitive wildlife. So what are you hunting tonight? Something tall and hairy? Something musky? Seen anything like that recently? Takes out the camera. Wouldn't you like to know? You never could stay in your business, Stella. Put that damn camera down. Something's been getting at my chickens. I've lost 3 this week and can't afford to lose many more. I wonder if the skunk ape has a taste for chicken. Now see, this is why I don't come to you about these things. It ain't no skunk ape, whatever the hell that is. I know exactly what it is, but I know you won't believe me if I tell you. It was Gretchen the whole time. Look at them chicken eating eyes. Oh no, you don't think it's... I do. Damn mountain lions. They're out there. Those sons of bitches are sneaky, and of course you wouldn't find any in one night of tracking. Telling you man, mountain lions are extinct in these parts. There hasn't been an actual sighting since the 90s, and even those were iffy. See, this guy's been tracking one since the 90s. I can't believe you go out there on your YouTube saying some river monster spotted by a couple of school-age Boy Scouts has been out 100% confirmed. Yet Appalachian cougars are some kind of far-fetched fantasy made up by a geezer like me. You made me look like a fool. I read those comments people were posting on your video. They were calling me all kinds of names just for seeing things with my own eyes that I know to be true. That's just sad. You got this, Duke. I believe in you. You gotta protect your property, an eye for an eye, a life for a life. I say we let him have his night in the woods, Stella. You know how I feel about my chickens. I couldn't take it if I lost any more of my poor little ladies. He names each and every single one of them. You're right. No point in losing any more time arguing. Fine, we'll head back into town. Are you thinking what I'm thinking, B1? As you and Stella return to the trail, she carefully looks back the way you came. Alright, the coast is clear. There's no way we're letting Duke edge us out that easy. Come on and know a trail that lets us around him. Sweet. Trust me, we don't have anything to worry about from old Duke or his shotgun. Cause they're blanks. Trail's just up this way, let's go. Alright, looks like a good shot. Mind holding the camera? Sure thing. Let's get this on the road. As night falls, my new assistant, the mysterious Chip, and I find ourselves on a high hill in the Blue Ridge Mountains, where we'll begin our hunt for the elusive, yet pungent, skunk ape. Though mostly encountered in Florida, this possible relative of Bigfoot has been spotted all along the southeastern edge of the United States, including right in this very country. Here's hoping we get a glimpse tonight. We'll check back once we're on the trail. Until then, stay searching, Stellas. I can take the camera off your hands now. We'll be able to start the tracking scenes once the sun sets all the way. Sweet? Easy. In the meantime, we get to take in all the beautiful scenery. It's gorgeous out here, don't you think? It's actually pretty nice. Gretchen has no appreciation for beautiful mountain vistas, and it gets old saying wow into the empty expanse every time I come out here. I don't think Gretchen has actually moved since we gotten out here. Ooh, what the fuck was that? Death has come for me at last. Goodbye, cruel world. She obviously doesn't know what that is, so we'll just remain silent for now. Did you hear that? That's the sound deer make when they want to warn the rest of their herd about big scary predators. Like us. Let's go check it out. Okay, so she did know what that was. As you and Stella hear the footfalls of animals retreating into the woods, she reaches for her flashlight. Oh my fucking god.